Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a fab week. So basically this video is a story time, and this story time is the time that I broke my ankle slash shattered it. Like, it was just a messy time. I laugh, it wasn't funny at the time, but it's funny, like the whole process of what happened is funny, which I'm going to tell you guys about. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourself. This is most likely going to be a long in, so you know how they say get yourself some drinks, some snacks. This is going to be like a movie. It was like a movie at the time. So let's begin. So it was the 30th of October, and while I was studying at uni, I was part of the Dynamite cheerleading team. One of the best decisions I ever made at uni. I had the best time with those people. So I had been a cheerleader. This was my third year, and this is my third year of being a cheerleader. So this year I was doing bits in cheerleading. I wasn't just a part of the team, I was a committee member. I was creating a routine, I was planning music, I was competing, I was doing bits, okay? So I was clearly getting myself too gassed because this fateful day happened. So we always had training weekly. We had weekly trainings, and this particular training, this Sunday training, is training where all the teams are there, like all the teams. So the previous 3 weeks we had a lot of injuries. This Sunday it was such a good training session. Myself and my stunt group were hitting stunts. We were doing lifted. She was in the air, our fly was in the air and flying. We were having such a good training session. Basically, in first year, I'm not a tumbler, okay? I don't like tumbling, I don't like flinging my body, like I don't like it. And this particular year I was thinking, stop that, Jordan, you're going to get your tumbles, you're going to be tumbling around the tracks, okay? You're going to work hard and tumble. I told myself, yeah? Bearing in mind, first year I couldn't even throw a roly-poly. Are you listening? A roly-poly. I was scared. I said, who's throwing? Who's doing a roly-poly? Because it's not this girl. So to go from the fear of a roly-poly to be this session throwing tumbles like I was some Olympic gymnast, that's how I was behaving, okay? We got to the tumbling section of practice, and I was going to do a handspring. Who convinced me that I could do a handspring? So as I was like teaching slash learning how to do a handspring, I had spots. I had people who were there to check everything was okay and was like supporting me through it. And I was going and I was going, everything was going fine. I wasn't hitting it, obviously. And then I did one and my friend laughed. She laughed at me and it triggered something in me. I was being prideful. Like, I was too proud. Guys, don't let don't let it cause you to fall, because that's literally what happened. Said, just one more time, gonna throw the stunt, then I'm done. And I also thought to myself, these are the two things. I thought, I'm just gonna throw it one more time, and I thought, oh wow, we haven't had any injuries this Sunday. This is amazing. So then, here's me, yeah? Run. I kid you not. And I'm not one for swearing. It's not in my nature. I don't tend to like to swear. It's just not who I am. I said to myself, you effing idiot. That's what went through my mind. I fell to the ground like this. I fell to the ground. I was like, it's broken, it's broken, it's broken. I'm yelling, it's broken. Because I was trying to alert everyone that this is not a drill. This is not a joke. This is not, I'm not playing. It is broken. So I am on the floor. It's broken, it's broken. And next minute, the whole like mat, because we were training at a leisure centre, the whole thing is clear. This is a big room, it's clear of people. One of my teammates slash one of the person who would help us with injuries, he was over and he was holding my ankle, and I was like, what's going on? My friends are there, my captains are there, like club captain, my team captain, like I was like, it's broken guys, it's broken. My whole ankle is hot. Like, think of when you crick your neck, you know, when you crick your neck, that heat times 10 was on my ankle. So I was like, okay, I'm sweating profusely. I'm like, my housemates slash my best friends, like my friendship group from uni, are there, those who did cheerleading, like 5 to 6 of us. So they were there, and one of my friends was like down beside me holding my hand. I was like, the whole room's cleared, and back there have come up and they've called the paramedics, and I'm just waiting for the paramedics. And I was like, we need to call my dad, I need to talk to my dad. My friend Emily goes and she gets my phone and she calls my dad, and weirdly enough, this particular Sunday, my entire family were together, like gathered together, all of them. Dad, I've broken something, I've broken my leg. And he's like, I don't even know what he said, but I'm hysterical, and I'm like, Dad, I'm thirsty, I need a Lucozade, get them to get me a Lucozade. Trying to get a drink this whole time. I was like, if you guys don't give me a Lucozade, I'm gonna go ballistic. I really am. I'm hot, I'm sweating, there's ice packs on me, like people are there, my ankle is still being held in place. So everyone's like, no, you can't have a drink. I was like, alright. So then I'm laying there, and as I said, when my teammates is holding my ankle, the one who helps with all the injuries, the other teammate who helps with the injuries is just comforting me, calming me down. I'm not gonna lie, they're fantastic. Like, so I'm in this uncomfortable position. Now I move, everyone's yelling, no, no. I was really thinking, who are you lot yelling at? I'm uncomfortable. My leg is like this or whatever, and my body is like that. I want to move, and I'm going to. My ankle was truly dangling. The paramedics arrive. So they give me 2 doses of morphine. Next minute, the hue of the room, as in the hue, the lighting of the room changes. I'm like, move me onto the stretcher, and this is the first time I've seen the ankle. I said, that is not in place. One of my friends, Izzy, comes with me into the ambulance, and my other friends, my cheer friends, are meeting me at the hospital. And I'm still thinking in my head, it's not that bad, like we're going to be home by 2 AM and I'll have a Mackie D's, and I will laugh at my foolish prideful self was thinking I could tumble. We're in the ambulance, and I asked one of the paramedics, I said, what's your name? He goes something like, but he said something like Andy. I said, oh, hi, nice to meet you, Andy. I said to the other one, oh, what's your name? He goes, Andy. I said, I said, what's the driver's name and the other paramedic's name? They're like, they're called Andy too. Can you imagine? My little self believed them. The way we arrive at the hospital, I say bye to all my Andys. They wheel me in, and they're like, are loads of other patients around me, and me and Izzy are there. Yeah, so we're basically sitting amongst like the other beds and the other people who are in the hospital. And I see a pregnant woman and her husband's the injured one. And the nurse or the doctor comes to wheel me off. I said, wait, are you going to like treat me before them? And they were like, yeah, we do it in terms of emergency and like the cases. I said, they've been waiting forever. Look, she's got a baby. You can't do this. They were like, please, who invited this drama queen to the event? So me and Izzy get wheeled through. My behind is saying hello to every patient in the hospital. I said, hello, hello. I'm waving like, Jordan, this is a hospital, you need to be quiet now. I said, okay. I'm waiting and my foot's still dislocated, right? And my doctor comes over and she's like, okay, I'm just gonna put this back into place. I said, no, 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 don't you dare do this. I'm yelling at her. I'm like, Joe, no, please don't put it back, no, please. And she goes, like, right back in, but I'm still yelling because my brain's not registered. This like, it's done, Jordan. I said, oh, okay. X-ray, yada yada. We're in the consultation room. My friends are there, all of them, majority of them. We're in the room together. In comes the doctor. She goes, so you've done a really good job. You've broken both your bones and in several places and you dislocated it and you have a surgery. ¿Por qué? I said, Pinky, promise me right now you're telling me the truth. Telling the truth. She gets me. I said, it's real. So I call my dad and I'm like, Daddy, I've broken both bones and have to have surgery. He's like, oh, so you're staying in hospital overnight? I said, don't be stupid. Bear in mind, I'm on a phone. I said, don't be stupid. I'll go home and I'll come back for the surgery. He said, Jordan, you're staying in overnight. Excuse me, am I staying in the hospital overnight? She goes like, yeah. I'm crying. My friends are hugging me. I'm away from home. I've never been in hospital properly, ever. And I'm staying in overnight to have surgery. The nurse is like, guys, I'm sorry, you guys are gonna have to leave because visiting hours are over. And they're like, we really don't want to leave her. That's nice, but you have to. And I was like, they came and they said goodbye and I just burst into tears. They left and the nurse was like, you have an amazing group of friends. I was like, I know. I went to bed in hospital on my own and I thought, who told you to fast yourself and think you were a tumbler? Okay. So we get to the next day. It's the morning and in come the consultation people and they're like, okay, we're gonna check if your ankle's like okay to have the surgery today. They are like, yeah, it's really swollen. We're gonna get ice on it, see if the swelling will go down, and then we'll go to the review room and see, depending on priority, whether you're getting your surgery today. We get to surgery time. I haven't eaten, so I'm not a happy bunny, and I'm bearing in mind I'm still on my own. Okay, so I'm on my own in the hospital and I'm about to have surgery and I'm scared. I'm petrified. So I'm in this hospital bed and they get me prepped. So we get there into the room before the surgery room and I think one of the nurses could see, but she could see I was very frightened. So she was like, don't worry, we're here and you're gonna be absolutely fine. And she gives me an anesthetic, counts me down. My behind was asleep by number 6 and I wake up and my friends are there and I'm so happy to see them, but I feel so sick. I feel like I'm gonna throw up everywhere. So, oh my gosh guys, like I'm trying to catch up with them. I'm like, guys, don't feel like you have to stay because of me. Go out, it's Halloween, we've all planned to go out, like go have fun. Low-key, like if you lot had gone out I would have felt some type of way, but you know, I was feeling a bit delirious from the anaesthetic and I was there. They brought me balloon and like card and they were just amazingly supportive. To cut a long story short, my dad comes eventually to pick me up and that is the story of how I broke my ankle. I hope you guys liked this story time. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made you laugh because genuinely that story actually makes me laugh so much. There is more to be said about this particular time in my life. I could possibly do a part 2, or I could leave it at this. We'll see what the future holds. So thank you so much for joining me. Join me next week for my next video. Subscribe, like, share, and so catch you next week. Hey. I'm a really good winker, innit? Bye.
Take it away, girl.
Oh dear.
Oh gosh, no.